You finally picked your dream national park. You go to the website and suddenly you're hit with a wall of requirements.
Timed entry reservations, lottery permits, campgrounds gone in 3 months. Yeah, not exactly the relaxing trip you had imagined. But there is good news. You don't need to play the permit game to have an amazing trip. In fact, some of the most beautiful parks in the United States don't require a single entry reservation. You can just show up. Today, I'm sharing 7 national parks where you can skip the permit windows and still have an unforgettable adventure. Let's get into it. I'm Teresa from An Acre in the City, and I've traveled to all 50 states and over 80% of the National Park Service sites. And I've seen firsthand how frustrating planning can be. Between timed entry tickets, sold-out campgrounds, and fast-moving reservation systems, it can feel like getting in is half the battle. But it doesn't have to be. That's why I made this video, to help you discover parks that give you the freedom to travel, even when you're planning a little last minute, or just want a more relaxed experience. These 7 parks have no timed entry reservations and no permit systems just to enter. A couple do require campground reservations if you're planning to stay at the park, and have tour bookings if you want to do those things. But for general access, these are wide open. Let's start with one you might not expect. First up, the Great Smoky Mountains. Typically known as the most visited national park in the United States, there is not a timed reservation to enter the park. You'll still need a parking tag, which is relatively new, but you don't need to book a permit just to enter the park or drive at scenic roads. That means you could decide on Tuesday and head to the mountains on Wednesday and just go. The Smoky Mountains is one of the most flexible parks to visit. It's especially great for families or couples who want a mix of easy hikes, scenic overlooks, and mountain towns nearby. The next hidden gem, Congress National Park in South Carolina. No reservations and almost no crowd. They do offer a kayak tour, which would require advanced booking, but that's not really an essential way to visit that park. You can always walk the boardwalk loop and spot fireflies in the spring, all without stressing about getting a permit and planning far in advance. It's peaceful, quiet, and a breath of fresh air, literally. But beware of mosquitoes. And the mosquito meter, you'll get a good chuckle. Park number 3, Cuyahoga Valley National Park. In Ohio, there are no permits to enter, and the park is full of easy trails, waterfalls, and family-friendly spots, like the scenic railroad. We like to take our bikes and ride our bikes one way, and grab the train to get back to where we started. Cuyahoga Valley is also one of the easiest national parks to reach, because it lies between 2 major cities, Cleveland and Akron, making it an ideal park for weekend getaways or a simple day trip. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated parks in California, Lassen Volcano National Park. Think Yellowstone, but with fewer people, lower prices, and no timed entry. You'll find steaming vents, boiling mud pots, and crystal clear lakes, all in one place. Even during the summer months, it's one of the quieter parks. And because it's not on every tourist's radar, you get more space, less stress, and plenty of trail time without the permit drama. I've been to the park like 3 times, and there's always something new to explore. If you want dark skies and high mountain solitude, it's Great Basin National Park in Nevada. No timed entry, no reservations required, no permit system. Just explore. You can hike to a glacier, tour the Lehman Caves, and stargaze like nowhere else in the lower 48. Quick tip, cave tours do require reservations, but everything else is just show up and go. It's quiet, beautiful, and totally underrated. For a completely different vibe, we're heading to California, to Channel Islands National Park. It lays just off the coast. There's no permit system. You do need to book a ferry or a kayak tour to get there. Once you're on the island, you've got coastal cliffs, wildlife, snorkeling, hiking, all with very few crowds. Because it takes effort to reach it, most visitors decide to skip it, and that's part of what makes it so special. And last but not least, Guadalupe Mountains National Park in West Texas. No entry permits, no crowds, and some of the best high desert hiking in the U.S. It's not flashy, but it's full of peace, solitude, and trails that make you feel like you've got the place to yourself. If you're pairing it with Carlsbad Cavern nearby, this is an easy add-on, no permits needed. If parks are on your radar for this year, don't miss this. Grab my free guide, 3 tips to your best national park trip. It's packed with quick wins to save time, skip stress, and see all the best stuff, even in the busy national parks. You'll find the link below the video. So there you have it. 7 amazing national park sites you can visit without the reservation panic. No 6-month countdown, no early morning login, no permit required. Just grab your bag, hop in your car, and go. Let me know in the comments. Have you visited any of these parks? Or do you have another hidden gem that I didn't share? And if you are planning a trip to a big name national park that has a reservation system, make sure you watch last week's video about national park booking secrets, exactly what to book, when to click, and how to snag those permits, even if they're sold out. Just click right here and I'll meet you over there.